Week 1 has arrived as the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers face off against number 1 ranked Alabama. And yes, I know I spelled Coastal wrong, but that's not the point. Coastal Carolina is playing as the home team this week. They had to have paid Alabama tons of money to come and play in Conway, South Carolina. But here we go. Let's get down to the field. This game is brought to us by Canuck Play and I am RDN Gaming. I'd like to thank all the people here that supported my channel through the Maximum Football 2020 release, as I have grown from under 50 subscribers, approaching 80, hoping to get to 100 soon. But here we go. Pre-game has arrived in Conway, South Carolina. Coastal Carolina looking to pull off an improbable upset. This is on the level of like App State over Michigan. This would be just insane for the program to start this rebuilding process. As you saw in my first video for this Dynasty, this is going to be a tough rebuild. Let's get down to the field though, finally get some action under our belt, as Coastal Carolina will be kicking it off to Alabama as they won the toss and elected to receive. This is going to be a hell of a game. The ball is all teed up, ready to kick off is Coastal Carolina. And kick is up. This is a weak kick. Squib kick, it looks like. Unable to field the ball correctly is the return team for Alabama. Thankfully, they're able to fall on it before any of the Chanticleers return men get to the ball. That's going to be, honestly, tough field position for Alabama to start. They've got 87 yards to go before pay dirt as they take over at the 13-yard line. Bethel is the quarterback here for Alabama as he drops back in the shotgun formation now. Bethel pitching it. That's a fumble. D'Angelo there, unable to recover though. Looks like Alabama's going to get the ball back. That's going to be Loud. I believe Vinny Loud in for Alabama. And that's a loss of 3. Could have been dangerous territory for Alabama already. As Loud takes it up past the original line of scrimmage, up for a decent gain. Picking up 6 there. This is going to be 3rd and 7 now for Alabama. And Coastal Carolina unable to jump on the ball. That could have really turned the tide here early in the game on the first possession. Bethel dropping back to pass here. That's going to be incomplete over the middle. 4th down upcoming. Alabama ends up punting the ball away there. And Coastal Carolina will take over at their own 17. Full house formation coming up for Dylan here as he is the lead man. Throwing it out to the flat for Licata, the running back. That's going to be incomplete. Dropped pass there. That can't help anybody. Breaking up 2nd down. Dylan looking to lead the charge here. I believe he is a junior quarterback, so he's got a year left in the program to prove himself, and hopefully he can remain our starter. Trips ride to the right there. Licata, who looks like he was the one that dropped the ball on 2nd down, picks up 6 yards. And Licata is our star running back. He's going to be one who, totes the rock for us. Justin Licata picking up 6 there. Trips to the right again for Dylan and the Chanticleer offense. Dylan's barking out signals now, not liking what he sees. Hopefully he can take advantage of the weak defensive presence on the left side of the field, but he delivers the ball. That's going to be incomplete again. Dropped pass. Heavy defensive pressure there may have altered the flight of the ball. Looks like this is a wishbone formation here for Alabama as they come up here on 2nd down from the 1st down from the 41. Bethel dropping back to pass. Design quarterback run there. He is taken down. That is going to be down as a sack. I believe that is Miller on the sack. What an excellent play. Jimmy Miller, yes, the sophomore, making plays. Bethel dropping back to pass again. He's got all day to throw. He delivers a pass to Vinny Loud, the running back, coming out of the backfield. The big hit there is as Loud is taken down from the 42. Nice pitch and catch there by Alabama. Loud is a junior. He can get it done through the air and on the ground. He's going to be the main offensive weapon as Alabama's really been able to churn out running backs over the years. I don't think Loud will be any different. Incomplete there on 2nd down as Had that connected, that would have been a Crimson Tide touchdown. Thankfully for the Chanticleers, though, that falls incomplete. Bethel hands it off to Loud here. Loud stopped behind the line for a loss of 4. Bring up 3rd and long for Alabama. I'm not sure who that was in on the tackle, but what a play. 5 wide here for the Alabama offense, and that is Burton in on the reception, short of the line to go. In Coastal Carolina will take over after the punt. Roquan Burton there on the reception for Bama. After an excellent punt, though, the Chanticleers are backed up to the 2-yard line. Licata takes the ball up, but not without injury for Alabama's front. Looks like that's Hans on the injury. He might be out for this series. Hopefully he'll be alright and will be able to return to action later in the ball game. Coastal Carolina looking for some breathing room here as they are backed up. Dillon pitches the ball here out to Licata, and he's got room to run. Licata getting the edge there and taken down by an Alabama defensive lineman, it looks like. And that is going to be a first down for the Chanticleers. That's the breathing room that Coastal Carolina needed as senior Justin Licata takes it up. He's averaging 6.7 yards per rush. Nice little clip for him today. Dillon dropping back to pass. He's got a man out in the flat. That is Moorer. And Moorer going up and over the defense. What an excellent play. An excellent show of athleticism by Moorer. He's putting it all on the line today for Coastal Carolina. And that's a first down. I believe that is Rigoberto Moorer there on the reception, the senior tight end making a name for himself. Shotgun formation here for Dillon and the Chanticleer offense. Dillon dropping back to pass. He's got a clean pocket. He's actually going to run out to the right here. He's got tons of green in front of him. Up to the 50, almost to the 40-yard line. He gets taken down at the 42. Dillon making a name for himself on the ground, looking like Lamar Jackson out there. Very nice play there from Coastal Carolina. Now they are in Alabama territory for the first time today. Clock is running low here in the first quarter. They didn't get one more play off. Dillon hands it off to Licata. Licata tries to make a man miss. Unfortunately, gets brought down, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. In a 0-0 tie, Coastal Carolina putting up a good fight so far, as they have outdone Alabama offensively and defensively today. Hopefully, some points can be scored here in the second quarter. A single back formation here for Dillon as he drops back to pass. He's got some slants open over the middle, but he's going to run out to the left here. He's going to pick up almost the first down with the seed. Looks like he's going to step out just short. 3rd and 1. Safe decision there to avoid the big hit and potential injury. Trey Dillon on the run. 3rd and 1 here. Licata trying to power it up the middle, but he is taken down. The number 79 for Alabama has been in on a ton of plays yet this drive, and looks like Coastal Carolina is going to bring out the kicking team. This will be a very long field goal, and I'm not sure if he's got the leg, but we're going to test it out, see how it goes. Wind in his face. The kick from Adams is up and is going to be incredibly short, not even going to make the goal line. And that's going to be a touchback now for Alabama as they field it in the end zone there. Alabama now on the ensuing drive, hoping to put some points up on the board as they are getting sort of embarrassed here in Conway, South Carolina today. Bethel on first down had the designed quarterback run. He takes it for 5. Split back formation as Bethel takes it himself again, picks up the first down with his feet. He is being more effective as a runner today as opposed to a passer. Devonta Bethel, the senior quarterback, getting it done on the ground today. Incomplete pass yet again, as Bethel is struggling in the passing game. I'm not sure if he's reading the coverages correctly or if that Coastal Carolina is just that good on pass defense. Single back for Bethel. He drops back, runs out to the right a little bit, delivers a nice pass to Burton, who we saw on the previous Alabama drive. That is the first down. The Tide are rolling into Coastal Carolina territory. Roquan Burton, his 2 receptions lead the team right now as Bethel takes it up on a design quarterback run, picks up 8. And I'll tell you what, if they can't stop Bethel, we're going to have a tough time because a running quarterback is dangerous. We all know it. Coastal Carolina coming out here, trying to make a name for themselves on 2nd and short. They're going to have a tough time stopping this attack. Looks like Coastal Carolina is going to come out against a 4-wide defense as Devonta Bethel leads his team out here on 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Bethel dropping back to pass. He's going to get sacked yet again. That is a new face in for the sack. Number 56 for Coastal Carolina. Looking like a nice play there. This brings up 3rd and 4. 2-yard sack there on 2nd down. Coastal Carolina coming up 3 wide. That was Tony Owens, the freshman, getting in there, sacking senior quarterback Bethel. Bethel taking out the design quarterback run. He picks up... No, he does not pick up the first down. Looks like he was ruled short. And after a punt, Coastal Carolina receives the ball now at the 25. Looks like there was a touchback there. Shotgun formation here for Coastal Carolina. 2 minutes left on the play clock as Dillon trying to evade the sack, and he cannot. 79 in on the sack yet again. I got to get his name because this man is phenomenal. Dillon was almost able to get the pass off. Unfortunately, just couldn't get that last play. Jacob Madares, the sophomore, he has been in on all sorts of places. Dillon on the quarterback draw, trying to channel his inner Devonta Bethel, picks up 5. He picks up 7, as that was a 2nd and 12. Dillon dropping back to pass here yet again. Fires the pass over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Just didn't have the juice on it. 4th down now for Coastal Carolina as they give the ball back to Alabama. We might enter this half in a scoreless tie. Loud up for Alabama. The 2-yard rush will take them to the 32. 2nd and 8 now. Loud having a tough day getting much going. He really hasn't broken anything free except for that one reception he had in the first quarter. Empty set here for Bethel as he drops back to pass. 3-yard drop there, 5-yard drop, and he delivers the ball to Sykes. And that's Coastal Carolina's first timeout today. They've got 2 left. They're looking to get the ball back before halftime. Chris Sykes, the sophomore, on his first reception, put him in the stat sheet. Bethel dropping back to pass yet again. D'Angelo putting some pressure on him. Bethel, he's going to scamper out for this first down and a lot more. And that puts to sleep any hope that Coastal Carolina had of getting the ball back before halftime. Devonta Bethel trying to get the ball in for Alabama before halftime. I'm not sure why they're not calling a timeout here. He comes out in the pistol formation. With 13 seconds, Bethel dropping back to pass. He gets sacked. That's Jimmy Miller again on the sack. That's his 2nd of the day. Jimmy Miller getting to the quarterback, causing some problems. And that's going to be halftime. 0-0 here. And Coastal Carolina did not have a very good second quarter. But the only thing that matters right now is that we're not losing. I don't care that we're not winning, we're not losing right now. So Coastal Carolina coming out here to field the kick in the second half. Going out to the left, he might be able to have some room. Unfortunately, he makes the wrong move. That is Madares again. He can do it all for Alabama, number 79, Madares. Coming out here, trips to the right for Dillon as he drops back to pass. He delivers the ball over the middle. That's complete to Bug. Ezekiel Bug on the reception. Have not called his name yet today. That is up to midfield for Coastal Carolina. What an excellent play there. Talk about threading the needle. That was a tough pass into double coverage. Bug back in the stat sheet now. Dillon delivering a ball. That's going to be incomplete as well. 2nd and 10, trying to hit a big play again. Trips right again. Licata in the backfield. He gets the handoff here. He's got some blockers down the field. Licata picking up the first down and much more. He tries to hurdle a man, does, but not before being taken down by a herd of Alabama Crimson Tide defenders. That's a gain of over 20. First down. Justin Licata playing well today. 6 rushes for 37 yards. Playing well. Licata taking it again on first down, making it 2nd and 4. And this might be our first time in the Crimson Tide red zone today. Licata toting the rock here. Dillon sending a man in motion from left to right. The snap in shotgun, dropping back to pass. He's delivering some pressure. That's a incomplete pass. 3rd and 4 now for the Chanticleers, and they're really looking to score. I know they don't want to have to kick the field goal again. Licata on the pitch, picks up a nice block from the receivers. That's a first down and a fresh breath of life now for the Chanticleer offense. They're in the red zone now. First time either team has been in the red zone today. And this Medeiros, he's really helping this Crimson Tide defensive attack. Multiple tackles, getting it for some sacks, helping out on special teams. Medeiros doing it all for the Crimson Tide. Coastal Carolina hoping to punch it in on this drive. 2nd and 10 upcoming now. And looks like they're coming out 4 wide in the shotgun again. Bobick snapping it to Dillon. Dillon's got tougher pocket to deal with. He's going to scramble out. He's going to pick up the first down with his feet. That's Dillon making a name for himself on the ground. First down. Trey Dillon, equal amount of receiving and passing yards today. Something that's really interesting. A familiar formation, trips to the right. Licata in for the touchdown. Coastal Carolina has taken the lead 7-0. And my oh my. What an incredible drive. Licata and Dillon paving the way for this Coastal Carolina lead. Adams is on for the extra point. He missed a field goal earlier, but should be able to knock it through the uprights here. The kick is up and good. Coastal Carolina taking the lead 7-0 over Alabama. Whilst they're rushing on that drive after the big play to Ezekiel Bugg. And Alabama is searching for answers. Life isn't so easy away from Bryant Denny Stadium is as Malone takes it. Malone, we have not called his name yet today. Up to the 38. 37, actually, we'll call it the 37 as Alabama looks to respond quickly. That's Jimmy Malone, the senior, coming to make that catch. Bethel dropping back. He's going to be dragged down from behind by Norton. That was a nice instinctive reaction play there by Norton, as we know how well Bethel has run on the ground today. Dropping back in the shotgun now is Bethel, 4 wide, and running back in the backfield. Bethel escaping the sack, delivers the ball to Dorman. Nice cross-body throw there by Bethel to deliver the ball for a Crimson Tide first down. DJ Dorman, the sophomore, getting his name in. That's Vinny Loud there on the carry, runs into his own lineman as Norton is able to drag him down after only a gain of 1. Tough scene there for Vinny Loud. Alabama finally in Coastal Carolina territory. They've really had a tough time now. This is Vinny Loud fumbling the football. Vinny Loud fumbles. Looks like that's Miller, Jimmy Miller on the recovery. Coastal Carolina gets a big break as Alabama was driving down the field, taking over at the 47. What a turn of events here. Licata making a man miss at the line. Was he down? I'm not sure he was marked down. Licata, not knowing what to do, gets taken down. That could have been a crazy play. I thought for sure he was marked down. Refs said otherwise. Licata thought he was marked down. Started coming back to the gang. Could have had a touchdown. Dillon dropping back to pass. He's got to deliver a ball quickly. That's going to be incomplete. Nice defensive pressure there by Alabama. Bringing up a 2nd and 10 now. Dropping back to pass is Dillon. He's got a couple of guys out. He's got to scramble to the right. Throwing on the run. Touchdown! Lange on the reception. That's a touchdown. Coastal Carolina now up by multiple scores. This is crazy. I've got to say, with under a minute to go, I did not expect us to be in this situation. Alabama having a tough time playing away from home as Adams puts the extra point through the uprights. 3-play drive, including a bomb to Lange there on the deep slant. And for those of you who might not have known, that was a designed play. I designed that play in the play designer, imported it into this playbook. That was a touchdown, first time I've ever ran it. That's what you can do in Maximum Football 2020 and take a little bit of break from commentating the game. I'll talk to you about this, the play designer. You can create run plays, pass plays on offense, and then anything you want on defense. I really like the way you can model some pass plays. If you're a passing guy, this is something that you can use. Benny Lange there, the sophomore, though, 42-yard grab. That was his first grab of the day, actually. And Bethel delivering the ball. That's Burton. Cuveto able to make the shoestring tackle. That would have been a quick response there from Alabama. Free safety Cuveto able to make the stop. Looking like Ben Roethlisberger against Indianapolis in that playoff game. Devonta Bethel doing some more through the air now. He's been pretty good at limiting the turnovers in the air, and that's Brown on the reception. Brown taking it up to the 6-yard line as Atkins is able to drag him down by the feet as well. Last-ditch efforts for Coastal Carolina have been saving them this drive. And here we are inside the 10-yard line. Alabama threatening to score. Tavon Brown, the tight end, on the reception. D'Angelo looking to make a play for himself as Vinny Loud takes it up to the 1. But Coastal Carolina catches a break. Holding on Alabama Bacon, the guilty party. That's going to take us back to the Coastal Carolina 16, a 10-yard penalty. That's tough. Bethel barking out signals as he does not like what he sees. Gets a play out before the end of the quarter, dropping back to pass, and that's going to be incomplete. Coastal Carolina holds strong again. No points for Alabama through 3 quarters. The score is 14-0 Coastal Carolina. And this is going to be a crazy finish. Rushing the ball has been the key for our success on offense today. Vinny Loud taking it up. He gets hit hard at the 13. As Vinny Loud trying to show a breath of life for Alabama as they've been struggling to do much of anything today. Trips to the right, trying to mimic the Coastal Carolina's offense today. Bethel delivering a ball. That's going to be complete to Sykes, his second reception today. But that's going to be short of the end zone. 4th and 7, and they're actually going to put some points on the board. 4th down. Maybe they can trust their defense for another possession or two, but I just don't see it. The kick is up and good. as Moore is able to put it through for Alabama. A decent drive there for Alabama, actually. That penalty really hurt them, though. Mistake-free football has been the name of the game for Coastal Carolina today. Not so much for Alabama. That's mistakes of what has been hurting them. As the kickoff has been fielded, taken up to the 23. And now it's up to Coastal Carolina to just put this game away. Dylan was barking at signals. It's calling an audible as he gets sacked. That's who else but Medeiros there. It looks like they got two number 79s actually on defense. So Ryan Sconiers is the other guy, but it's been all Medeiros today. Licata breaking free to the right as he gets blindsided there. 3rd and 10 now. Big hit delivered to Licata, the senior running back, who's made Alabama just deteriorate on defense. Goes to Carolina, looking to run some time off the clock here, as they don't want to give the ball to Alabama after the nice drive they put together on their last series. Empty set here for Dylan as he looks to deliver a pass down the field. He's going to be sacked. A nice coverage sack there by Alabama as Dylan, unable to find anything that he likes down the field, ends up taking the sack. That was 4th down, so Alabama is going to get the ball back now. As he hands it off to Loud, they need to start passing it because this rushing attack is not going to work. They passed the ball well on their last series. I'm not sure why they're not doing it here. D'Angelo heading the middle of the field, maybe a quarterback spy today, as Bethel has done a nice job running the football. As Bethel delivers a pass out to the flat, that's going to be incomplete. Miller there on the stop. Miller has been playing very, very well today. All sorts of key plays, recovering the fumble even. He's just been doing it all. Definitely our defensive player of the day. Trips right again for Alabama as Bethel's trying to do something with his feet. He gets taken down. That's Miller again in on the play. And there's just nothing going for Alabama. They don't even go for it on 4th down. As Licata gets the handoff, and one first down is going to do it. There it is. That's a 1st down for Licata and the Chanticleer offense. And I don't want to say it because there's still time left in the game, but Alabama better warm up the buses. Justin Licata, 13 rushes today, looking to get over the century mark here on this drive with some time left. And Licata taking it up again. That might do it. He might be a little bit short. But Licata really doing the most to secure this victory for Coastal Carolina. That does put him over the 100-yard mark. Licata, our offensive player of the day. Wow. Just incredible performance from the offensive line, especially the unsung heroes of this game, the offensive line. As Licata is able to take it up and punish this Alabama front 7. One or two more plays should do it here as Licata taking it for 15 rushes and 107 so far. He's going to add some more here with this next play. As Licata taking the pitch, he's going to pick up the 1st down and a lot more. Alabama has no answers for Licata right now. And that's going to pretty much do it for this game. I'm going to speed up the rest of this real quick. As Alabama falls to Coastal Carolina 14-3. What an incredible upset. This is going to be one for the record books. Just an incredible game. Coastal Carolina, they are going to put themselves on the map after this game. I'll jump into some recruiting here real quick before I end this video. And for those of you who have not seen recruiting and how it works, I'll take you through it real quick. So let's scout a player who has some interest in Coastal Carolina. We got to find them. Let's go to the running backs. Licata is a senior. We're going to lose Licata this year. Here we go. Brandon Simpson has some interest in Coastal Carolina. He's from Pine Tops, North Carolina, so his proximity to home is what we're going to have to pitch to him. As you can see, our school ranks extremely low in everything except for close to home for him. So we're going to unlock this interest. It's a low interest. He doesn't really care where he plays, but we're going to offer this guy a scholarship anyways. And we have just invited him to visit our school. Hopefully this 2-star recruit can become the next face of the offensive rushing attack for the Chanticleers. We also have a lot of defensive backs leaving us this season, so we're going to have to find some low-end players to get to our program. We have elite close-to-home proximity for this guy, and that's what our main selling point is going to be. We're going to offer this guy a scholarship and invite him to our school. He's close enough that I think he'll come visit our school. He's got elite interest in being home, being close to home, having his family come visit ball games. He's from Lamar, South Carolina. Going back to all the positions now, you can see I've edited some logos, some not. That's no problem there. Tommy Swink from Morganton, North Carolina. We're actually going to have our assistant call. You can do this, and this is a much quicker option, but you can't invite them to the school if you have your assistant call. Let's go to Preston Campenny. We're going to actually send him a text. This is what the text is, and you can still call them after you send him a text. It's pretty cool how you can do that. But we're on to Emmanuel Stasky, who has some interest, low interest now, in being close to home. Yes, we want to schedule a visit. This is something that we want to have all of our players do, is visit campus, make sure they like it. If they don't like our program, we might not want them on our team. We want all of our guys to be full-blown Chanticleers and just having a nice time on campus, making sure that these players are everything that we want and more. So these 3 players right now, they have elite interest in our program, and that's enough for recruiting them all at a time. But let's go see now where we rank. Clemson, LSU, and Texas A&M are the top 3. As Alabama falls to number 7. That's it? Wow. All right. They only fall to 7 after being upset by us. You can see I still have to edit some of these logos. I do apologize for that. I'm going to try and get them as close to as accurate as I can. There's the Kalispell Warhawks. A little tribute there to Mr. Hurricane. Go check him out if you don't know who Mr. Hurricane is. He got some excellent content. But there we are. We are 73rd in the nation. Got a lot of work to do. But this is RDN Gaming. This was the first installment of the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers Dynasty. I hope you like it. Please subscribe and turn on the bell for more content. I'll see you later.